Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. I am welcome to my honeymoon happy hour live. We are going to be discussing. Went ahead, I'm pretending to lay on my tropical beach chair on one of my favorite beaches in the Riviera Maya. I have this really cute beach cover up that I'd love to take with me on vacation. And I even had my butler deliver me a pina colada. Let me have a sip here. Oh my God, guys. I am instantly transported to a beach. I can see it. This drink is everything right now. If you are not a big drinker, you could totally make this virgin. And if you really need a little something to take the edge off, I totally recommend this. I really just took a can of coconut cream, like those cans you get in like the Asian supermarket, like the aisle, and then just a pineapple, dice it up with some ice, blended it, three ingredients, easy peasy. And now I am envisioning myself on a beach. It's a little breezy here, but I'm pretending that those are the waves in the background. So I got to take one more sip here. So good, guys. Okay, let me go ahead and hop into our honeymoon happy hour. We are going to be discussing the pros and cons to going to an all-inclusive for your honeymoon. Now, all-inclusives are not just for honeymooners, so don't feel like, oh, well, I had my honeymoon like 25 years ago, or you're wanting to go on a baby moon or whatever. This is absolutely an all-inclusive, has some pros and cons. I'm going to tell you the real deal, okay? I don't work for an all-inclusive. I am a travel advisor. And that means I really listen to my clients and pick the best trip for them and create or curate an itinerary just for them and hopefully for you one day. And after this whole COVID-19 thing, I mean, please, I hope everyone is being safe and we're all staying at home. And I really hope everyone's healthy. But, it's really tough getting our lives changed, like flipped upside down. So I'm here to kind of bring a little positivity into your life today and discuss some all inclusives, what the pros are and cons. So let's get into it. Number one, all inclusive pro would be that you pay everything up front. You can literally leave your wallet at home, not your passport. You can leave your wallet at home and you don't have to think about anything. Most of these places don't even allow tipping, guys. So you are totally taken care of from the moment you step off the airplane straight through the entire vacation. So it totally takes the stress out of it. You don't have like the hardest decision you'll have on an all inclusive is whether you should be drinking a pina colada or a margarita, or if you should go to the pool or the beach. There's so many options. So it's really great for my honeymooners because you don't have to stress or worry about anything. Another great option is that if you're a foodie and like activities, everything's included. So if you want to go jet skiing one day, or if you want to take a cooking class or a tequila class, you can go ahead and do that. Now, it's important to remember that some of the all-inclusives are different than others. So you might have heard of your friend who just got back from her honeymoon and she did the whole thing for $1,000 and oh my gosh, that's amazing. Well, she might have had to wear some of these places you have to wear a bracelet. Some of these places there's only buffet. So you really want to talk to me, ask me some questions, and we can get you the right all-inclusive for you. Some of the all-inclusives out there include spa treatments. I mean, hello, where's my butler? I want a spa treatment right now. So that is a great option if you like spa. Another option for you is to, if you like activities. So my husband and I, we went to an all-inclusive. He was like out there on the sunfish, the sailfish. He did one of those banana boats. There are so many options. We did a catamaran cruise. We did a glass bottom boat. So we were really active. The resort was definitely our home base, but we were doing things out in the water, just taking in the vibe. And it was just so nice, relaxing, and amazing. So if you like to do activities, like to have one home base, then an all-inclusive could be a great option for you. Now, so those are some of the pros, which I feel like are a lot. And a lot of the all-inclusives too, I think a big misconception is like you're going to be eating at a buffet. A lot of these places have all-inclusives with like 10 or 12 restaurant and dining options. So that is amazing. And you literally go out to eat like whatever you're in the mood for. Let's say you're in the mood for Asian or for, hibachi or sushi or something. You could go ahead and, then go out to the restaurant, make your reservation, and then when you come back, when you get the check, you just don't have to pay the bill. It is that amazing. So I really love that because you could just order anything you want on that menu and you just don't have to pay the bill at the end. It is seriously so amazing. Let's get into the cons because I cannot just talk about the great things. Going to an all-inclusive, few things. One of the cons can be you really want to know how far it is from the airport. Some of these all-inclusive guys are like an hour and a half. And if you don't know that, it could be a frustrating thing. So really important to know how far you are from the airport. Another con I would say about an all-inclusive is that you really are at the resort the whole time. Like you're not going to go out and explore restaurants or go out to the town when all your meals and drinks are included at the resort. So if you really want to experience authentic culture, it can be a challenge staying at an all-inclusive. So I would recommend you to do an excursion if you do want to go ahead off-site. So just keep that in mind. If you guys are like to really do off the beaten path, you really want to be by yourself completely, an all-inclusive might not be the best option for you. Another great perk, another con, because I'm on the cons. Another con would be, again, the culture and authenticity. So, you've got to kind of think about that and think about the level of culture or adventure that you want. Another con I would say would be to really know what you're buying. Some of the all-inclusives allow children, and it can be confusing in the description. If you're going on your honeymoon, I doubt you want to have a kids park over 3 lounge chairs that way. Or having a kid have a tantrum out on the beach when you're just trying to like soak in the gorgeous views. So go ahead and think about that. Make sure you're getting an adults only or an all-inclusive, which would be a better option. That's an adults only option. So, and then another con I would say is, people think, oh, all inclusive, I'll just book it online and book myself. You really need to know what you're getting. You can go ahead right now, Google all inclusive honeymoons. You're going to come up with pages and pages. And the things that Google has out there for you you'll see what companies have paid Google the most money to show up there. So I think it's really, really important to contact someone like myself or your trusted travel advisor to get the real deal and to know, well, these are the things I like to do. These are the types of foods I like to eat. Where should we go? We can go ahead then and say, oh, well, if you love sushi, and honestly, this resort doesn't have a sushi restaurant, but this one does. And, we can work our magic. We know these resorts and can really help you guys out. So I hope this was informative for you. I'm not going to go on any longer. I need to sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of this delish pina colada. If you want the recipe, go ahead and send me a message and I will shoot it over to you. My favorite easy 3-ingredient go-to recipe for a all-inclusive. If you want to be transported out of your home, your 4 walls, totally recommend pouring yourself one of these and imagining you on your honeymoon somewhere amazing. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I will go ahead and answer any questions that you may have, and we will be in touch. I'll see you next week on Honeymoon Happy Hour. Cheers.